I'm so full.
The food was bomb though.
We just ate at a place called, what is it called? Benso and Benso? Benso? It was
and
so
we
good.
had the carbonara, the diavola, the Greek salad, and bruschetta. And literally everything was amazing.
We ordered too much food like always. It's our thing. We ate 90% of it. Besides food, I made a grave error. I broke the selfie stick, so you guys are gonna be very close. By close, I mean like right up on our business until we find a new one.
I also made a grave error. I misread, it was in military time, I misread our departure time on our initial tickets that we booked with Scandinavian Airlines, and we missed the flight and lost out on $1,000.
No, $1,500.
We booked a $1,500 flight to Rome.
So we are starting a GoFundMe to help us fund that.
Because we're poor.
God damn it, Sheldon. Where are you going? We're gonna go on a night walk and see the Colosseum. Okay, we could do it. Look, I don't know about y'all, but we are in Rome. It's okay. Those trees are like the perfect definition of a tree. I can't even explain it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Colosseum. Our Airbnb is in the literal perfect location because we're dead center in the old city and we're within walking distance of all of the attractions. And so we're doing a little midnight walk to see some stuff. Which, look at that.
Seems to be crowded.
Buongiorno. I'm Tyler.
And I'm Sheldon.
Welcome to Lavender Lingo.
And welcome to our first day in Roma. We just stood in line for like maybe 40 minutes?
45 to 50.
To get tickets, which was longer than I wanted, but shorter than I expected.
We could have bought them online like everybody said to, but we didn't. Yeah, the line really wasn't that bad, to be honest with you. We got here what time? Like 9:38. Yeah, that's exact.
So we actually were in line for like 50 minutes, but that's still not terrible.
We got tickets. They were how much per?
22.
22 euro per person, and that included the Colosseum, the Forum, and the Colosseum Arena. Yeah. So that's actually not too bad.
But our visit isn't until 11:45, so now we have an hour to kill. So we're probably just gonna go wander around and look at all the ridiculously beautiful stuff that's around here.
My allergies are killing me, so hallelujah.
Not mine. We are officially inside the Colosseum, and we paid for access to go to the ground level and see where they used to like store the animals and the gladiators. So I'm super excited.
I think you have to be honest. I mean, you don't have to, but
the full thing, full experience. The Colosseum is a massive elliptical stone and concrete amphitheater built better under the Flavian emperors of the Roman Empire.
The site chosen was on the grounds of the tyrannical Emperor Nero's Golden House, a site that was despised by the Republic of Rome due to the nature of Nero and his time as emperor.
The Colosseum was built as an imperial effort to revitalize Rome after the tumultuous year of the four emperors.
The Colosseum was intended to be an entertainment venue, hosting gladiator fights, animal hunts, and even mock naval battles. Okay, so here's the sad thing.
We thought we paid to go down, but we didn't.
So we thought we paid to go down there, but we didn't. We paid to come here, which is essentially where you would have stood if you were a gladiator. which for me is sad because we both realized that we would have died had we actually been standing here.
I'm definitely not Spartacus.
Yeah, we would not have survived. I honestly wouldn't have survived living down there in the barracks either. We'll have a selfie stick soon, folks.
Hopefully. We just ate lunch at this little trattoria called Trattoria Lucy, I think. Luzzi.
Well, it's right there, flapping in the wind. It's right next to the Colosseum, right there. Boom. It was really cute.
It was good. Good vibe. Friendly staff.
The food was just okay.
The pizza was really good.
The pizza was amazing.
The pasta sauce was not good.
No, the salad was just okay.
But
it was just okay. It wasn't. I don't think I would ever eat there again.
We did get an entire liter of wine for €6, which is...
That's what's to talk about.
You can't do that anywhere in the United States.
I can't believe, first of all...
Reason 437 wine of Italy.
Honestly, the wine was worth it. It was good wine. It was probably, I don't even know what it was, just their house wine, but €6. €6, that's it. That's pretty intense. And I'm walking out of here feeling a little tipsy, so... This whole area right here is considered like the gay street of Rome. It's right on the southern side of the Colosseum. I think it's on the south side of the Colosseum. But during the day, these are all very much like normal restaurants and bars and like whatever. But at night, they turn into like the gay bars and gay clubs. Hey Sheldon, how do you say gay in Italian?
Gay.
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 Last night I said I wanted to film this just in case to see how busy it was. This is for posterity's sake, to see what it is tonight versus what it is tomorrow morning. And it's not busy right up here, but when you look down there, look at all those people. Oh my gosh, there's so many people here, in case you wanted to see up close.
So the crowds here are as bad as everybody says online, but I will say, because we're New Yorkers, it's nothing. I said, I just got a book.
Okay. So we took a little break and
we went back to the hotel and
the Airbnb. We decided to take a little break so we could go potty and avoid that €1 bathroom fee.
I ain't paying for a toilet.
I'm just kidding. Honestly,
I don't. In New York, I am paying for a toilet here.
We didn't run into the scenario where we actually have had to pay for a bathroom because we are so close to everything.
It's true, yeah. But now we are on our way to the Roman Forum. So yeah, come along.
The Roman Forum is the most important forum in ancient Rome and is located between the Palatine and Capitoline Hills.
The Roman Forum was the scene of shops and open-air markets, public meetings, law courts, and gladiatorial combat in Republican times. Under the Empire, it primarily became a center for religion, secular spectacles and ceremonies, and housed many of the most imposing temples and monuments.
Some of the remaining, or partially remaining monuments include the Temple of Castor and Pollux, the Temple of the deified Caesar, the Mamertine Prison, the Curia, or the Senate House, the Temple of Saturn, the Temple of Vesta, the Temple of Romulus, the Arch of Titus, the Arch of Septimus Severus, and the Cloaca Maxima.
I have
the sun in the dist.
The fact that I have sunglasses.
Well, we have sunglasses. We just keep forgetting them.
They just buy you shit.
Silly wine.
Got it. So we are currently at the Roman Forum. Right now I think we are in the part that's called the Domus Tiberius, which was the home of one of the emperors. Exquisitely beautiful. Very good photo opportunities.
Good views too.
And luckily we have perfect weather, so.
Right. Hot in the sun, cool in the shade. Okay, here's the thing. Is this on? Okay, here's the thing. I'm old. I turned 30 on this trip. Not that 30 is old. It's that I'm an old 30-year-old. Because I can barely walk. We've done this for one day and my knee is killing me.
His knees be cracking.
Ugh. Aging.
Sucks.
No, it's fine.
No, I'm not actually. You know, the thing is, I don't feel any different at 30 than I did at 20, like, so.
Well, that's where I disagree. Then I did at 20, definitely different. But then I did at 28, the same.
The same.
What do you rate the Forum out of 10?
Ooh, 10 out of 10. This is super cool.
Yeah.
This is like one of my favorite things we've ever done on vacation.
And the Colosseum?
I would give the Colosseum probably an 8 out of 10. My judgment is based on how many people there were and like the limited access to stuff. The information is really cool, but like it's only one structure, obviously, and it's jam-packed with people. Like Times Square jam-packed with people. Obviously it's going to be. I don't expect to go to places on vacation and be by myself. Honestly, I think people like that are obnoxious, but I will say it was sardines in there. So
that didn't bother me. I would give it a 9 out of 10. It was really cool. I think the coolest part about it was, I don't know, the 1 point off was because we did pay for access to the arena area. That is not as necessary because you could just walk around that first level and you're pretty much on the arena anyway. If you're gonna pay for anything, it would have been to go beneath the structure and see where the gladiators stayed. Yeah. So I think we were just confused on what we bought. But I mean, it was still amazing.
Yeah,
it was beautiful.
Still super amazing.
The museum part of it was stunning. This though, the Forum is so
immaculate.
Cool.
So cool.
There's so many different levels and
structures and ruins and everything is pretty. It's amazing.
Yeah. So far, this is a 10 out of 10. We stopped in for a drink.
I don't know how to sip.
I got an Aperol Spritz.
What limoncello spritz?
Here's the thing. Everywhere we go, I give Sheldon about 5 minutes to say, I think I could live here. And it didn't even take him that long. He's been saying that his whole life.
I've always wanted to live here. And now that we're finally here, I don't think I'm gonna leave.
It cracks me up.
This is called spousal support. Taking care of your man.
I'm old.
Vieja. I literally don't know how to take this off.
Alright, I guess I'll take care of myself then.
Okay, fuck you. Give me 2 seconds. It says open this way, but like, bro, there ain't no tabs.
Maybe it's 'cause we young. Got time wasted. No plans for the night. I love how you look at me. Feeling low, nothing to lose. And we say it tonight 'cause I don't wanna go. I know the tension's gone down. And that you won't stay here. Keep looking back, don't wanna forget you. Yeah, I wanna do it all again. So I keep pushing rewind. Hoping you'll still by my side. We can't get lost in time. Or don't you wanna do it all again? Start to repeat in my mind. Dancing with you by my side. We can't get lost in time. Yeah, I wanna do it all.
Okay. We went to La Tavernelle. We went to La Tavernelle, right behind us, for dinner. What was your opinion, Sheldon?
Pretty good. Great service. The person that helped us out was really friendly, really nice. I think he was the owner.
No, he was not. The other guy was.
Oh.
Either
Well,
way, he was really nice.
super cool.
Probably the best.
The best service we've had
Service.
so far, really.
Yeah.
The food was
Mediocre.
mid-grade. Mediocre, yeah. Their pasta sauce needed hella salt, but
And other things like lemon, vinegar, maybe oregano, balsamic, just other
but
ingredients.
was by far not the worst that we've had.
No. But I will say the dessert, the pistachio cheesecake was so good.
So good.
Honestly, that brings it up a couple points because before that, it really wasn't all that. But yeah, now we're gonna go home, or well, go to our B&B and do a little jacuzzi situation. And
Pass out because we're tired.
yeah, pass out.
Very tired.
Finish planning tomorrow because we are definitely those type of travelers that, you know,
Do it the day before, but it's good.
plan the day before. We came out here thinking, you know, we're just gonna go with the vibe. We're gonna let the vibe rule the whole trip.
As it should.
So that's what we're doing. How do you say goodnight? Buenos
Buenos
notte.
notte.
Buenos notte.
Buenos notte.
Buenos sera. What is it?
Buenos Aires. Good evening.
Oh, buenos notte.
So it is day 2 in Roma. Today we are, well, right now we're heading out to get breakfast and some espresso, and then we are going to hop on a train and go to Tivoli and go explore Hadrian's Villa. So I'm super excited.
Our day changed.
Yeah, we had initially
Vibes
planned to go
changed.
to Pompeii and Positano, but we realized that it just cost versus the amount of time that we actually got to spend there. It wasn't worth it for a day trip.
Also, let me just say,
Because
nothing
it's
makes
like,
me feel fatter than this elevator.
for real though. But it was like $300 to get to Pompeii on the train, and so we were like, that's really expensive. We looked for a day trip, but it was same cost, and it's like you spend half of the day. I don't know. Now we're heading back upstairs because Tyler forgot his phone. But as I was saying, it's like we essentially would have spent like 7 hours of the day in a car or bus and would only get to actually spend like 2 hours in Positano, an hour in Pompeii, and we just decided that it was a little more stressful and a little more expensive than we wanted. So we decided to instead do a day trip to Tivoli, which is a town right outside of Rome, and we're gonna go visit Hadrian's Villa, which is where he ran the empire from because he hated Palatine Hill and all of the senators of Rome because they wanted to kill him.
Why,
So,
Sheldon?
because they felt like he was an illegitimate option for successor to Trajan, and also because he was a flaming homosexual.
So, about to get on the train. Sheldon had to use the restroom. We don't have euros yet, so this mother effer is about to break into the toilet. Okay, I'll admit, getting to and from travel destinations has been difficult on this trip, to say the least. We got on the train at Roma to Tiburtina, but we didn't know if we were on the right train. We did stamp our tickets because we learned that that is a fine if you don't do that. And now, it said that we were supposed to leave at 12:20, but now it is saying that we're leaving at 12:38, but we have a transfer that we're supposed to get to in a place that we're not even sure if we're on the right train for. We tried talking to somebody, but English is not a language of Italy, so we don't know if we're in the right spot, we don't know if we're going to the right area, we're not sure of anything. So if we don't make it to wherever we're going, at least we got to explore a little bit. Vibes.
So we had a little bit on this off the train, and we got
This is what I was talking about. I already previously told you. That we had another arrival mishap.
Mandiamo prudenza nella discesa dal treno. We are now arriving. Quartiere Togliatti. We advise.
He said this before on camera, but the fact is that this system is so integrated into their culture that they already know. They don't have to ask questions like that.
So there's not really like anybody around now.
Or maybe there is and we just don't know how to ask for help.
That means like we're on our way. We're gonna get there eventually.
Or not.
So, we're gonna try.
Okay.
Okay. So, in a fun turn of events, we did in fact end up at the train station that we needed to be in Tivoli.
Even though we got on the wrong train originally.
At the wrong time. But we've now run into a situation where we cannot, the bus is not coming.
Well, we don't know.
We don't know, but it said every 15 minutes. We've been here for like 30. We haven't seen a single bus.
And there's no one to ask for. And we just got prayed
like,
at.
We're based on how the trains run, we're assuming that they just kind of show up whenever they want to.
Right.
But it's interesting because of all of our travels, we're in a country that we didn't expect to have issues getting around in or like struggle, and it is the only place we've ever been where like we can't really figure out how to get around that well. So it's interesting, but we do want to say that that's just kind of a big important part of travel. It's like sometimes things don't work out, they don't go according to plan. You just got to roll with it, and yeah,
we're still hoping it comes.
Yeah,
but if not,
we're gonna
remember today was all about vibes. Yeah, today was all about vibes. If the vibe is we don't make it, we don't make it.
We don't make it.
So our trip did not work out.
Sometimes when traveling, things just don't go as planned. So we made our way back to Rome and scouted out a place to grab a bite to eat instead.
Since we got back into the city so early, we decided we would spend the evening visiting another of Hadrian's greatest monuments, the Pantheon.
Which, luckily, is right next to the Trevi fountain, allowing us to do both at the same time.
Also especially lucky because these are the two farthest monuments away from our stay.
But first, food. Good. That's with my hair right now.
The same thing that's been up with it the whole time.
Right now we are on our way to the Pantheon.
We're here.
We are here, yeah. We're walking over to the front. Very exciting place. That's our earlier adventure. Just came out.
It did. It became its own thing. It was a cute train ride up into the country.
Right.
Yep. Wow. We made it inside.
Luckily.
And it's so beautiful.
It's stunning.
Amore.
The construction of the Pantheon was carried out during the reign of Hadrian during the year 126 AD.
This was a massive feat of ancient engineering. The Pantheon still holds the record for the world's largest unreinforced concrete dome. The oculus at the top acts as a reverse sundial, marking time with light as opposed to shadow.
Immaculately decorated, the Pantheon has been a place for spiritual worship ever since Roman times, having been converted to a Catholic church after the widespread conversion to Catholicism. So, that was super cool.
It just feels important to be in a space like that.
Yeah. Especially for the cost, definitely.
I mean, honestly, only €5 per person.
Yeah.
That was...
So tough.
Yeah.
So now, we're gonna head to the Trevi fountain and go check that out before the sun goes down, and then play by ear from there.
Vibes. This is the stupidest thing, but every time I say scusi, I just feel like I am the most Italian person that's ever existed. Okay.
Okay. In our opinion, the Trevi Fountain was one of the most beautiful things we saw in Italy.
It was built in the 18th century, and it is the most famous fountain in Rome, and one of the city's quintessential must-sees.
I mean, damn, look at that. It's gorgeous.
Make sure to check out our Instagram to see more of our cute couple pics we took here and all around Italy.
Welcome to New York, welcome to New York.
So, we just took a hop, skip, and a jump over from the Trevi Fountain and had a couple Aperol Spritzes on our way. But now we're at the Spanish Steps, which are gorgeous.
Situated in the Piazza di Spagna and connecting it with the Piazza Trinita dei Monti, the Spanish Steps is an 18th century architectural installation that sits in front of the Fontana della Barcaccia.
This feels like quintessential Roma.
When you reach your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a more.
This is fun actually because this is the first like touristy thing we've been to that's not like jam-packed. Granted, it's like 9 o'clock at night, so everybody's eating.
I'm a little cold.
And a little cold. But it's nice because we're just sitting here chilling, and it's a vibe.
We did just photobomb some people.
It was funny.
The idea here is
we didn't do
look,
it on purpose. We just,
Yeah, we fully did.
No, they took a
We
photo
just
in
didn't
front of us,
move.
and we just thought, hey, let's pose.
Since we're gonna be in the
Give it a
photo.
little razzle dazzle, you know?
Yeah. When your eye meets your eye. Okay, wait. Also, speaking of which, we saw a restaurant called That's Amore. Okay. First of all, they were serving Alfredo sauce. Curious question there. But also, they were serving pizza. Or they were serving pasta. And how do you have a restaurant called That's Amore and not be serving just pizza? When your eye meets your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Touche, yeah, that's a good point.
Whatever, it's fine.
We'll let it pass this one time. Oh, Tyler, ew!
Ew, mysterious drips.
Every time that happens to me in New York, I feel like I'm gonna get hepatitis.
I don't know if it's any
Still
different
kinda
here.
feel like that. Anyways, what I was gonna say, Tyler has.
No, let me say, grazie.
No, you're saying it now because when you don't think of it, Tyler has an awkward Italian accent and like he kind of mixes it with Spanish. So every time he says grazie, he says grazie, and I just feel
I don't do that.
He denies it, but I just feel like he doesn't get that it's
Grazie.
it's
I think he can barely hear the difference when other people are speaking it, so he's always like, I can't tell if that's Spanish or Italian.
That's not true.
And yet, here I am
not true
saying
at all.
grazie.
That's not true at all. I can always distinguish it.
When I say it softly or fast without any sort of anything, I say grazie or grazie. Grazie.
That being
But
said,
let me just say in Spanish, it's gracias, which is completely different. So,
But he's like grazie, grazie, grazie.
él no sabe. Es lo que es.
Es lo que es. Anyways, so tonight.
En realidad, él no habla español ni italiano.
We did the unthinkable.
We're not doing this. We're not doing
We
this.
did the unthinkable. We had food that's not Italian in Italy, and it was really good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
I'm not gonna. Sheldon, Mark, was that you?
Don't call me out like that. I farted.
Okay, that was disgusting. I tasted that.
Don't say that shit to me.
It was disgusting. You said shit to me, and I literally tasted it. No, okay, get this. We had, so far as cuisine goes, I'm not gonna lie, it has been less than I expected.
Same.
I expected Italy to be so flavorful and just packed with, everything. And unfortunately, we are not experiencing that.
Apparently they don't have salt here.
Salt is severely lacking.
Salt is lacking, and maybe that's just our American palate that's like over-salted. But
No,
I
because
feel like
it's
a good amount of
pepper,
salt
oregano.
is required in every meal, including seasonings, and it's just not happening. Anyways, it's been fun. It's been real. We're gonna go home and fall asleep. So
We gotta go to bed early tonight.
we will update you tomorrow
And by early, I mean at midnight, because it is 11:30.
Because we just can't seem to actually get to bed on time.
What is on time on vacation?
I don't know, that's fair, but we'd be waking up at like the fucking ass crack of dawn, so... Anyways.
What's the plan for tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are going to the Vatican, and what else are we doing tomorrow? We're, after the Vatican, we're just gonna explore the city. It's our last day in Rome before we leave, so...
To Florence.
To Firenze. But yeah, we'll keep you updated.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We're in line already at the Vatican. Had to get here early, ate breakfast late, still eating it in line. We met some really nice people today. Our barista was amazing. Our Uber driver was amazing. Good vibes. Yeah. Starting off is a good day.
The Vatican is the world's smallest country and the home of the Roman Catholic religion.
The Vatican Museum houses a massive collection of art collected by the Catholic Church and papacy throughout the centuries.
It includes many of history's most famous Roman sculptures and Renaissance masterpieces.
The museum is expansive and is itself a work of art.
I'm sorry, Sheldon, what did you just say?
So some of the statues are not the most attractive, but some of them are really hot. Like, it's kind of weird, but I'm attracted to a marble statue at the current moment.
Let's let them decide. Sheldon is lusting over this one. And not so much this one.
Or any of them.
Or any of those.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do you guys think? I'd say 90% no, right? Maybe all three of these could get it.
By far one of the most striking pieces of classical art housed in the Vatican Museum, Laocoon's screen depicts a man screaming in agony as a serpent coils itself around him and sinks its fangs into his hip.
It's not for the faint of heart, people.
It's not.
Oh my gosh, the crowds were so intense.
Sheldon.
If there's one thing the Vatican has in troves, it's impeccably decorated ceilings. Our necks were pretty much broken from staring at all these incredibly beautiful ceilings. So we just got done with the Vatican Museum. What'd you think?
So beautiful. So many people.
So many people, but it was like immaculate. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. The Sistine Chapel, the artwork in there was
Amazing.
it was exactly what, I think what you would imagine looking at it like. Seeing it in person is just so different than seeing a recreation of it, and more so being able to sit there and see the detail in it. It's like the more you look at it, the more detail you see, the more depth that you see. It's just so stunning.
Yeah.
It was really amazing. What would you rate the experience?
Probably like a 7 out of 10.
I think I would give it like probably an 8 out of 10. Yeah,
There were more people than Times Square in New York City. And you just kind of got shuffled through a lot of the stuff that I really wanted to see or like spend time looking at. We kind of just got shuffled through because there's so many people and the security didn't want you to be stopping. But we did have a few moments where like we kind of had the area, in a more intimate way, which was nice. The chapel was amazing. All of the artwork was amazing. The history was amazing. So definitely a really cool experience. I would recommend it.
Yeah, what you get to see is really amazing. There are a lot of people, but I think that's to be expected in a place like this, which is so significant, and you're seeing such significant things for history and for religion
But it's not going to be like going to the Met where you get to like just stop and chill and look at stuff and talk about it. You're definitely like just in a single file line the whole time.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're on our way to go see St. Mark's Basilica, St. Peter's Basilica, after we did the museum, but naturally we had to stop and get pistachio gelato. I almost said ice cream. Pistachio gelato first because it's delicious and when in Rome.
When in Rome.
Here.
Ding! Oh, literally ding.
Literally ding. What movie does this remind you of?
It reminds me of 2012 when the dome comes like crushing over them. They all gathered in prayer.
It reminds me of Angels and Demons, the Da Vinci Code, when they're like running through. But yeah.
What does it remind you of? That's
that movie had a McDonald's over here, and it doesn't even look relatively the same as it's shown in the movie. So
maybe there's a McDonald's. I don't think you know.
Do you see a Mickey D's?
No. I in fact do not. So here's my question, okay? Don't you think that we should get a stamp on our passport for coming to the Vatican since it is its own country? I just think that I want an extra stamp on my passport.
Touché.
Confirmed, no McDonald's.
Also confirmed. I think we figured something out. So I think we just proved that God does not give a shit if you're gay. Because we walked into the Vatican and we were neither smoked nor did we catch on fire. So,
well,
still going strong.
Both our outfits did. Ooh, ooh. No, that's bad. That's a bad joke.
Cheers.
Buongiorno.
How do you say good afternoon? I don't know how to say good afternoon.
Bon afternoon.
Bon afternoon. So we just stopped and ate lunch right here at La Salumeria. So it's a sandwich shop. Jeez, I can't talk right now. A sandwich shop. And the food was bomb.
Honestly, probably my favorite thing I've eaten here so far, other than bruschetta, which we've had everywhere.
My sandwich had an artichoke cream on it, and it was bomb.
Mine had some truffle on it, and everybody knows I'm a freak for truffle.
Tyler loves truffle. Truffle and everything.
And it was so flavorful. Exactly what we were talking about last night. It was perfectly seasoned, perfectly salted. It was amazing.
And we got to draw a cool little cute picture and stick it on the wall, so that was fun.
So if you find it, let us know.
Let us know.
Something we don't do a lot on vacation is vintage shopping.
Or shop at all, really.
Yeah, or shop at all, really. But we have been. We're getting some cute stuff.
Yeah. And we just found 2 more, so
we're gonna go in again. Okay, to be honest, that one just didn't have what we wanted, so Now we're gonna walk in here. Ooh, that's cute too.
After perusing the vintage shops, we wandered a bit until we came across the Basilica Sant'Andrea della Valle. And luckily we got there at the perfect time.
The light from the late afternoon sun lit up the gold-painted interior and literally made the entire basilica glitter.
And the result was breathtaking.
Also, yet another wildly beautiful ceiling.
Plus, look at that dome. So now we're back at the Airbnb and we are going to pack up all our stuff because we leave pretty early in the morning for Firenze. And then after that, we're gonna get ready and go out on the town to have a little gay experience, which I'm sure we'll share with you all, so. Ready? You already ate the one.
Damn, the lemon has so much flavor.
I love lemons.
Where are you guys from?
New York.
City or state?
City.
City.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. I love Brooklyn. When I went to New York, I was at Fulton Street.
Okay, that's not far from us.
Where?
Fulton?
Oh, that's
super close.
yeah, that's super close to us. Actually.
Did you like it?
I love.
We just went and had a couple shots and an Aperol Spritz before we go
Do our
out
gay
to our
thing.
gay thing.
We're so nondescript. We're going to a bathhouse.
We met so many nice people today. Like every single person that we came into contact with was so fucking cool. And we appreciate that. Our bartender just now, super dope.
And she's
super
been
dope.
to New York, and we talked about health insurance in the States and
And how crazy
healthcare
living in the States is.
It's
We
crazy.
told her we want to move to Rome. And then I started looking up apartments.
Which, by the way, New Yorkers, I'm telling you,
It's way cheaper out here
everybody knows that, but still,
and good vibes.
yikes. We get ripped off.
Now though, we're gonna go have our experience.
Tutti frutti.
Tutti frutti, we will update you. Tutti frutti.
Go ahead.
We're both really hungover.
Yeah.
And tired. But now, we got packed up in our 7 bags, which we're gonna have to buy another one because we brought way too much stuff to Italy with us.
And
we keep buying stuff.
And we keep cramming stuff in, and I don't know how it's all fitting. We were already 16 pounds overweight.
Ooh. But now we're on our way to Florence, so we are about to head out from our Airbnb and go catch the train.
We're gonna make it to on time today.
Yes.
We gotta run.
Bye. Ciao.
Quite literally, nothing makes me feel fatter than getting in this elevator every single time. But this is the last time. Oh shit. Exactly what I'm talking about. It's a fucking struggle. Okay, do you see what I'm talking? This is not made for rugby. I think the new selfie stick we just bought just broke, so that's really amazing for us. Hi, and welcome to Nasty Talk by... I'm just kidding. No.
So, we are currently on the train on our way to Florence. I thought this would be a good time to share our...
Lowdown. Which we're not going to talk about the actual experience, because you guys don't need to know all the dirty details, but sorry if you're here for that. If you want to hear for that, tell us down in the comments. We'll start an OnlyFans for that. But we are going to tell you about our review of what we did, of the places we went to, and what our experience was like overall.
So, last night we decided to visit one of the bathhouses in Rome, in Roma.
The experience as a whole, how would you rate it out of 10?
There wasn't a lot there, so I'd give it like maybe a 6. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna say like a 7. The temperature was good in there. The jacuzzi was a nice size. The locker rooms were clean. The floors felt clean. The shower area was nice. It actually was designed super cute.
And the staff was really friendly.
Yeah.
So that's good.
I mean, we got there really late. Not even really late. We got there at like probably 10 o'clock, and it just so happens that in Italy, most of like their busiest hours are in the mid to late afternoon. Yeah. And we got there at like 10 p.m. So there was probably like 8 people there, including us, 9 people there, including us. And that was okay. It was expensive as fuck.
It was expensive. My favorite thing though was that they had a bust of Emperor Hadrian and a bust of his lover Antiochus. Is it Antiochus? It starts with an A.
Yeah, that was cute. I liked that also. I think the one in Costa Rica, how much did we spend? Like $20 US for both of us to get in.
And it was 60.
And that included a towel, a
pair of
flip-flops, and that's it really, to be honest. Here we ended up paying, what do you mean 60? We paid like 167 euro.
Oh, damn.
167 euro just for him, and then 20 euros for me. And that, it was expensive boots. Because you also have to be ARCO members, which is like a club membership that you have to pay for. Just something you have to pay for when you go to gay clubs in Italy. After we left there, we went to Company Roma, which is a gay bear club, also ARCO membership required, but it was very, very slow. It was karaoke night, so Sheldon got to sing.
It was fun.
I think I was hoping for something a little bit more dancey, because that's what a lot of it was online, but Thursdays is just kind of slow. It was just a karaoke night.
I had a lot of fun. I thought it was cool. I do wish that there was more people there, because like when we went, there was only like 12 people. But it was still fun.
They were all singers.
Yeah, for real.
Singers house down. So that was that.
Next in our Italian adventure, we head to Tuscany to explore the beautiful city of Florence.
Firenze. This trip is literally taking us through time, as we started in ancient Rome and are now headed into the Renaissance.
Next week on Lavender Lingo, we're discussing just how gay the Renaissance really was.
But until then, arrivederci.